Good day, traders. Today is Thursday, I do believe, the 26th of February. We're almost in March. This winter is almost going away. I had my best day yet today. I woke up, I had around 7 hours sleep last night. I haven't had that in, see, it feels like years, but it hasn't been years. Um, So anyway, I feel really good today. I feel like $1 billion today. Yeah, I wish I had $1 billion, but I got enough. I'm okay. And I haven't traded in, geez, 10 months. Like for real. I did a couple trades, but anyway, so here I am today. It is a Thursday, I do believe. Thursday? Yes, Thursday, the 26th of February. Okay? So anyway, today the market opened and it just kept going down. Had one little retracement candle along the way, or maybe two, one near the bottom, one near the top. Remember, we're always looking to sell from up here somewhere and take profits down here. Sell the dip, or no, sell. The saying is buy the rip, sell the dip. Well, in this particular situation, we sold the rally and then we bought it back up and we got out of our trades. So anyway, it's been a bad day for one of my fellow traders, PW they call him. Although I've never talked to the guy or whatever. But anyway, he's a really good trader, and today he had a bad day. And all I can say, Pat, is I've had days like that before too, where you just lose a whole bunch of money. You gotta just let it go past you. But anyway, that's all I'll say about that. I just want to show you the setups that we had today. So let me just expand the chart here. So does if we put it from here to here, it's basically straight across. So it's not really very divergent, but it's a little tad divergent, okay? And you just look where to sell from up here once the 5 crosses down below the 7, and you look for a sell trade. That's it. That's the trade. I'm sure if I put it on I have the 1 minute right now. I don't have the 2 minute or 3 minute charts, but I'm sure if I put it on the 1 minute, there would be a trade somewhere for sure. Let me just put it on the 1 minute for fun. Okay? So if we take this down like this, and we take the auto scroll off, let's go and look at where it started. Okay, where did the move start? Did it start here? 1546. No, that's not it. So it must have started over here. This is where it started, right in here. Yeah, 1628. Right here. It's where it started. The open. Let me just put the open on here so you know where it started from the open. It's right here, right? Yeah, it's right here. There's the starting of the opening. So if you did do trades on the 1 minute, you would look for a retracement candle and sell it, and down it goes. See, retracement candles and down it goes. I know you're saying to yourself, this asshole, he just keeps looking at it after the fact. No, no, yeah, I am. I truly am looking at it after the fact, after it happened. Okay. But if I was trading today, I haven't been trading for a long time now because I'm still getting better, and I really feel good today. Like it's amazing. Like I feel like I almost don't have any brain fog, and it feels like I've healed up. And anyway, that's how good I feel today. So anyway, you would have sold right there. Down it went. How many points did it go down? Let's see. From there, 121 points. And then you would sell it again, somewhere down here, cross down, and then look to buy it, or I mean to sell it, and down it goes. That's it. That's all. That's the 1 minute time frame. That was your trades for today. So if we put it back on the 5 minute, it told you one thing today on the 5 minute time frame. What did it tell you? Why can't I get this to auto scroll? Or okay. Told you to do one thing. What was it? Was it buying or was it selling? Well, it was selling. Why would you be buying when you know that you should be only selling? But the whole question is, you need to sell when it's appropriate. Okay? When it's time to sell, you need to sell. You can't just sell anywhere. Can't sell right down here at the bottom and then it goes back up. You know, you need something to support the trade. Okay? So just because over here, just because this line, this dashed line that goes all the way down here, just because it's below the 7, you can't buy. Okay? You can only sell, but you have to find the appropriate place to sell. Okay? So, right here was a good place to sell because you had a retracement candle. Okay? It retraced back up, you sell it, boom, and down it goes down. And down it goes. Okay? And because the 5 dashed line is below the pink 7 line, you could only sell. You could not buy. Well, when I came here today, okay, because I was with my PSW, she came late today to help me. I got here at 10:30 basically. So where's 10:30 on the chart? It's somewhere down here. See, it's right here. It's right at the bottom. And sorry to say, PW, you know, if you watched his stream today, he was buying. He was buying down there. He was guessing. Okay? And he guessed wrong, and this is what happened today. He did trades even before that too. I never watched it, so I only watched from 10:30. I watched him for about 15, 20 minutes, something like that. But that's what happens. And I've done the same thing before. I've traded against my indicators. They say only sell, and I was fucking buying. And I got fucked. And that's what happened with PW today, okay? Not that I need to pick on him. I'm not picking on him. I'm just saying, hey, when all else fails, go by the rules. That is a saying that my broker taught me a long time ago. He also taught me another saying, and he calls it woulda, coulda, shoulda. You ever heard of woulda, coulda, shoulda? Well, when you're trading, sometimes you go, oh, I wish if I only woulda done this instead, right? Oh, you know, then there's woulda, and then there's coulda. Oh, I could have done this instead. And then there was shoulda. Oh, I should have done this. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Never forget that saying, because in trading, it happens all the time. It gets you in trouble if you do trade against the woulda, coulda, shoulda. Okay? You got to look at your chart. You got to look at the indicators. You got to say, hello. Right now, the white dashed line is above the pink line. Oh, that means I can only buy. You see what I'm saying? If it's below, then you can only sell. But if you've already jumped in, say up here, and it came all the way down here, do you really want to sell again down here? Just because the dashed line's below the pink line? No, you gotta look at your chart. You gotta do the appropriate things. You gotta support your woulda or your coulda or your shoulda. Okay? That's a very old saying to traders from a long time ago. It's probably right out of right out of the that place in Chicago. What the hell's it called? The oh, I can't think of the name of it right now because of my freaking stroke. The exchange is there, you know. That's what it was. That's where my friend who used to be a grain analyst, he was a broker in the futures market, and his name was Tim Hannigan. And everything I've taught you ever in my videos, I learned it from him, mostly from him. Okay, he because I traded with him for 5 years, and even though we're turning $100 into 5,000, we've done that a few times. You know, I still was losing because I would go and do stupid things myself and trade it and lose the money that he made me. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's the whole thing. You gotta know what you're doing at the right time, you know, and do what you got to do, and you win. And like for me, I always try and trade somewhere over here. I don't try and trade at the end of the day, you know, even though you can make money then. See, it's on its way up right now. You could make money near the end of the day or past it, you know. The end of the day is like half an hour to an hour. The first half an hour or to 1 hour. See, it's right now it's 11:01, and it opened at 9:30. So at 10:30, which was half an hour ago, you should have done your trade by then and packed it up. And I know it's so hard to pack up the bed, to pack it up and give it up for the day. But that's the best thing you could ever do. Is the best trade you could ever do is not trade at all. Is to have your patience and wait for your setup and trade your setup. And the best time for setups is within the first half an hour or 60 minutes of the opening of the U.S. stock market, where we trade the futures, NASDAQ, whatever. Okay? So anyway, there really wasn't much trade. There was a trade here. It was a pullback trade. The price pulled back up. You would have sold it here and down it went. That was the only real trade today. And because this divergence, it's not really divergent. It's doing the opposite thing. So anyway, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And to all the traders out there, good luck and good trading.